Do you hear that? I think the tea is ready. You're listening to Pop of Tea. Hello, you're listening to Pop of Tea podcast. I'm Danielle, here with my co-host Sid.
Hi.
Short for Sydney. And we're bringing you all the latest in entertainment news and all of that hot, juicy celebrity gossip.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of it today, guys.
We do. And thank you to those of you who answered our Instagram question, survey, whatever it's called.
Yeah, we got quite a few answers.
Yeah.
Some were like repeats.
Yeah. So we have, we're going to talk about the Colton and Cassie Bachelor drama.
Correct.
It's very interesting. Chris Evans.
He might have accidentally leaked his own nude.
He did.
Has that ever happened before? Maybe not as accidentally as this. This was
this was just so
Yeah.
unfortunate, but also fortunate.
We're also going to be talking about Taylor Swift sending Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom a baby gift. Woo woo.
So cute.
And Kim Kardashian addresses haters that were disappointed in her Skims maternity line. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
All right, what's been going on in your life?
You know, the only thing worth mentioning is that my schedule is taking a complete 180. Work schedule, by the way, but it's going to affect my whole life, obviously.
Your life's going to be flipped upside down.
Yes, that's it. I'm just mentally preparing myself to wake up at 5:30 in the morning.
Oy.
When the past year, I mean, I've really been going to bed close to that time because I've been working nights. So,
it's going to be a change, but maybe it'll be for the better.
It will be.
You'll be home at night to do things.
I'm so happy I got it, and it's fine. I mean, it's going to be a rough couple weeks maybe, but I'll be a normal person.
Hashtag worth it.
I'll be waking up with the sun.
Yeah.
I literally will
like
be.
A normal
I'll get some
person.
good sunrise pics.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about that.
Good. See, the silver lining.
Yeah.
You always got to look for it and find it.
Exactly. What about you?
It's kind of stupid, but I feel like I need to address it since on the first episode I brought it up and then.
Yeah. And I'm actually dying to know the story.
Yeah. And then on our second episode, I kind of just skirted over it. So in the first episode, I was saying how my aunt, well, technically she's my great aunt because it's my grandma's sister, but she lives in Brigantine, New Jersey, which is a beach town. That's one town over from Atlantic City. Mm-hmm. So she lives in a very big house that has an elevator. It's not like a huge elevator, like you can't fit.
No, it's like a house elevator. Like,
yeah.
It's not,
Right. So my
modest.
family, yeah. So my family and I were down there Labor Day weekend. And I think it was Saturday night. Mm-hmm. We were having a lot of fun. We were playing Jenga, but like a huge size Jenga. Yeah.
I love that.
Out in her garage. And, we were drinking, having fun.
Yeah.
And me and my one cousin, Patrick, shout out, Patrick. We decided to go up to the third floor. But why did we go up there? I know I came down with chips and a bowl of my mom made black bean and corn salsa. Mm-hmm. So maybe that's what we were going up for. So I remember going into the house on the first floor, calling the elevator. It wasn't coming. So I'm like, let's just take the steps. So we took the steps up.
Okay.
We called the elevator to go back down. We're in between the third and second floor and it just stops.
Oh my God.
That it's never happened before at her house. I mean, I thought about it every time I've gone in it, like, oh, what if it were to stop?
You don't take it a lot, do you?
I don't.
Because when I was there, I was like, oh my gosh, an elevator. And you were like,
it just,
not really.
The fact that it's like a house elevator, it just.
Yeah. Yeah.
I personally don't always choose to use it. Like if my mom or my grandma's like, let's take the elevator. Sure.
Right.
But it's always
it's not
kind of freaked me out.
your first choice of transportation.
Right. Like I can take the steps. It's not that big of a deal.
It's not going to
kill you. So we get in the elevator. We're stuck in between second and third floor. I have one hand with the chips, one hand with the bowl of the black bean and corn salsa. And we just kind of like look at each other. Like what, can you believe it?
What are we going to do?
We're drunk and we're, stuck in the elevator. So I, for a split second, hit the emergency button. I'm glad I didn't because that probably would have created.
That might have called the cops or something.
The fire department probably.
Oh God, yeah.
I don't know what it would have done.
That's a lot.
So he starts pushing there's buttons 1, 2, and 3. He starts hitting each button a million times. I'm like,
no.
Patrick, please
That's
stop.
the
Like,
worst thing you could do in that situation.
Like, what if it breaks it even more? I have no idea. Like, whatever. So eventually he kept hitting one of them like over and over again, and it started to move.
How long were you stuck?
It felt like an eternity. It really couldn't have been more than like 20, 30 seconds.
Oh.
But it felt like it felt like we were going to have a problem. None of us had our phone.
Oh.
I left my phone down in the garage.
Oh, that's an issue.
Yes. So that's why I was slightly panicked. Plus, we were intoxicated. So that kind of elevated the situation.
Like, how long could you have been in there before someone was like, hey, where did they go?
I think we probably would have just started screaming.
Yeah.
Someone would have heard us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, eventually got back down to the first floor, and I told my aunt, and truthfully, she didn't really seem too concerned.
Okay.
She just said it does that sometimes. She just always yells for my uncle, and he hits some button, and it works.
You know, the old elevator issues.
But anyway, so yeah, that happened.
You survived.
Yeah, no, it's... And of course, like, no offense, Patrick, but like of all people to be stuck with, I was a little nervous for us. I was a little nervous.
Oh my gosh.
All right, but anyway, that's that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Good times. But our most requested Instagram story topic was
Colton Underwood and Cassie Randolph.
yes.
Oh boy.
So lay it on me, Sid, because I did not watch
Yeah.
actually have only watched one season of The Bachelor in my life, but from here on out, I've committed
to
to watch.
to.
Yeah, since obviously we're going to want to talk about.
Yeah, I've committed to the Kardashians, so
So lay it on me.
you can do it. So basically, Cassie and Colton were together. They never got married.
So he was the Bachelor, she was a contestant.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some drama. She didn't initially like want to be with him. She left, and then he sent the other two girls home and went after her.
Plot twist.
Yeah, so from the very beginning, like, I feel like we all felt like this wasn't going to work.
Wait, so did she leave on her own accord?
Yeah.
Oh. So he was like kind of being desperate.
Yeah.
That's a big decision to drop the other two to pursue someone who clearly...
I know. And the other two, like, loved him. I think, I think they said that they loved him at the time.
Wow. Okay.
So
ballsy.
Yeah, I didn't really see this like working out, but I was like, okay, I'm happy for them. You know, whatever. But this year, just in March, I believe, they broke up. Or no, May. My bad. Because he had coronavirus.
Oy.
And she took care of him. He was like
How
posting
nice.
everything from her. He was at her parents' house. I guess he was quarantined up in like a bedroom or something.
Okay. Kind of
Dedication.
weird.
I mean, that's...
Why wouldn't they be at his or her house?
I don't know. Her parents live in Huntington Beach, California.
Okay.
So
maybe nice views or
something. Who knows? So he had coronavirus. She was taking care of him. And then after that, they kind of just like went silent, and we weren't really sure like what was happening there. I think there were speculations that they broke up, but they never came out with an official statement.
Okay.
Everyone in the Bachelor world does this. Like, they'll just come out with a post and be like, okay, so we have broken up.
And you're never shocked by the post.
No.
I don't even watch, but when I hear a Bachelor or Bachelorette star broken up, I'm like, no shock there.
No shit. Yeah. It's the rare stories when they actually stay together for a while.
Exactly.
So anyways, they both posted the breakup status post, whatever. And it sounded very mutual. They were going to remain friends and all that.
Trying to play that everything is good.
Right. Yeah, they don't want to actually tell us what's going on. That happened, and I was not surprised. And then she just filed a restraining order against him.
And we don't know why yet.
We don't know why,
Okay.
but there are allegations saying that he put a tracker on the bottom of her car. So this must have been
psycho mother effer.
This must have been after they broke up, and they were trying to keep things peaceful, I guess. And it sounds like Colton went a little crazy.
That is psychotic.
Yeah.
If anyone has ever done this to someone else, you need to check yourself into a mental hospital.
This is not like, you shouldn't even have a tracking device, let alone have the thought like, oh, I should place this on my ex's car.
So if it comes out that is true, he'll need to like figure out his shit on his own.
Yeah.
Bro, Is that illegal to track someone like that?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Yeah,
because you're not allowed. I mean, yeah, but then you think of like iPhones and sharing your location.
Right, but like, I guess people know if that's the case. Like people would know.
Yeah. I've heard of stories where like girlfriends will go on their boyfriend's phone,
share the
and
location.
do it without them knowing. Yeah.
Oh,
that's a thing. But I don't think that's illegal. But the car thing is just bumping it up a notch,
right,
to an unnecessary level of crazy. So he did that, and he was also apparently showing up uninvited at her Los Angeles apartment.
Stalker.
Taking obsessive walks around her apartment complex.
Double stalker.
See, I don't know why she'd make this all up. I think it happened. I'm pretty convinced.
I mean, I don't know him as a person, so.
Yeah, neither do I.
Like, even his personality on the show, like, did he ever come off like potential
No,
psycho?
his whole vibe on the show was like he was a wholesome Christian virgin.
I was going to say, was he the virgin one?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course, that's the whole season was centered around his virginity.
Okay, and then he pulls out.
So I guess Cassie did take his virginity, probably. Maybe that's why he's being
He's like, "You're not leaving me. You took my virginity.
I can't have sex with anyone else."
Huh.
So weird. Okay, well, I guess she's also claiming that Colton sent text messages to her accusing her of spending time with her ex-boyfriend.
But here's the thing: she can do whatever she wants. While they're broken up.
And I think they were broken up long before they publicly came out.
I'm sure. Because why would they break up and then be like, all right, tomorrow we're going to post?
Maybe even during coronavirus, they were broken up. But she was like, obviously, I can't like
dump your ass while you're quarantined sick in my parents' bedroom, you loser.
Exactly. And then she also alleged that he sent her anonymous text messages pretending that he was a stalker. Like he was a random stalker, but it was really him.
Okay.
I just think that's so weird. I can't wait to see what actually comes of this.
Yeah,
but the restraining order is not official yet.
Yeah, sir, you need to get your shit together. No woman is ever going to want to be with a man that puts a tracker under her car and obsessively stalks and walks around their apartment. Get a freaking life.
It's so weird. And they both deleted their Instagram post.
Saying that they were mutually.
Yeah. They're gone. Those posts are gone. So clearly they tried to do it the friendly way, but it's just not going to happen.
So as of right now, she filed for the restraining order.
Yeah.
By the time this episode airs on Friday,
it might be out if there was an official.
Right.
But the judge hasn't signed off on it yet.
Right. We can update you guys, on our next episode if things change. But from what I'm hearing, this is a crazy story.
It's crazy.
Because I really did not know much about him or her.
Yeah.
Just from what you've told me. So that
I didn't love them. I didn't love his season. I didn't, it wasn't my favorite. I watched it, but I mean, when the highlight of the season is him jumping a fence, he literally, like, I think it was the night that she left, he just had a whole downward spiral and jumped a fence, was running away from producers. They were in like,
and they probably put like dramatic music to that shit, like on the previews, like stay tuned for when Colton jumps
Chris
the
Harrison's
fence.
reaction to him jumping the fence was actually really funny because he was like, did he just jump that fucking fence?
Oh my God. The next season of The Bachelorette comes out in October, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll watch that.
This season will be really interesting, but I'm sure, like, I don't know. There's always drama going on with the past contestants, and it's always interesting. So more interesting than the show sometimes.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep everyone updated with the Bachelor Nation, so they call it, right?
Yep, Bachelor Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, so we need to give the people what they want to hear, and they want to hear about Chris Evans accidentally sharing his nude photo.
This just happened like Saturday.
Yep,
this past
Saturday, September 12th.
I mean, poor guy. Like,
poor guy, but not poor us? Question mark.
Yeah. I mean,
so here's the situation. Chris Evans, you might know him for being Captain America in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Extremely attractive.
So
I don't think
hot.
the man ages.
No. And honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the Marvel movies.
I've seen some of the Avenger ones.
I've seen some of them.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in a lot of the movies I like to watch, but he's so attractive.
I mean, he's undeniably a hot
We'll
man.
get into this in a little, but we need to rank our Chris's, like all the Chris's.
In the, like, you mean like Chris Hemsworth?
Yeah. Chris.
Oh my God, Chris Hemsworth is in the Marvel movies too. What the heck?
Chris Pratt, Chris Pine.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can totally do that. Yeah. Okay.
We'll get into that. But
yeah. This is kind of going off topic, but we should have an episode just on all the celebrity crushes that we've ever had and like where they are now.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right, you heard it here first. All right, so Chris Evans allegedly, which I feel like it's been confirmed at this point.
Yeah, I saw it today on Twitter.
Leaked.
It was pretty easy to find.
Leaked a nude photo on his Instagram story. So this is what happened. On his story, he posted a screen recording from his iPhone of his family playing the game Heads Up.
Mm-hmm.
When the video ended, it ended on his camera roll. So you could see like the last maybe 10 pictures in his camera roll. And it's so clear that one of the pictures was
his dick.
A dick pic.
It was a dick
as
pic.
people call it.
And it was like a point of view, like POV shot.
Yeah, like you could see his
you're
legs.
Like looking down, like the camera was right above it. He was laying probably in bed.
Right. It's clear what it is. It kind of looks like a black and white somewhat picture.
Yeah, it's black and white, super classy.
But it's for sure.
Oh yeah.
There's no denying. But I mean, he deleted it moments later.
Of course.
No shock. I'm sure people were like, "What the like? Do you realize
there
what
are
you just
screenshots?"
Oh yeah, I saw the recording because I mean I'm doing research here. You know.
Yeah,
I had
we
to
had
look.
to see it. I mean, anytime any celebrity will leak nudes or whatever, I'm watching. I'm looking.
Yeah, I mean, if you're denying that you aren't, you're.
Yeah.
I don't want to call you a liar, but I'm questioning what you're saying.
But yeah, all I can say is,
well, there was another picture.
So yeah, he had like what looked like a homemade meme.
Yes.
In his camera roll of a picture of him, and the text said, "Guard that pussy."
So people are like, why do you have that, and what does that mean?
What does it mean? Did you make that, or did someone send that to you, or
yeah, I'm not sure.
Is it an inside joke that you sent? Like maybe he's talking to a girl, and
I don't want to speculate on why he has it, but
right, like who knows? I have shit in my camera roll. That's so weird.
Yeah,
you know.
Well, you were saying that people were trying to praise him after all of this, rather than being like, "Oh, I can't believe you would do that or have that picture on your phone."
Well, they weren't praising; they were trying to like block out, so they didn't want people searching for the leak.
Okay.
So when I searched it on Twitter, all I see are pictures of Chris Evans with dogs and kids and cancer patients, and him doing all this charitable work.
Isn't that interesting though?
And they're like, he has anxiety. Like, let's flood the timeline with like good pictures and why he's like the greatest human. And I'm like, I want to see the leak. Like,
yeah,
I found it eventually. It was a little hard, but yeah, it's interesting.
I just think that if that was a woman, like, do you remember when Kim Kardashian, or was it Chrissy Teigen? Well,
Chrissy
probably both.
Teigen's nudes,
yes, and like people were hardcore judging her.
Oh,
they weren't sharing pictures of her with dogs.
No, they weren't trying to block it out because of her feelings and she has anxiety. Like, I mean, I appreciate. I think it's nice that people are doing that for him, but I just think it's a little one-sided and sexist.
It's a double standard, as usual with between women and men,
exactly,
and things like that. But
totally.
Anyway,
but I will say the dick pic was like tasteful of all the ones. Like we've all gotten the unwarranted dick pic, and you know that one was like pretty nice.
I thought it was
the picture, like the style.
Yeah. I'm just shocked that he wouldn't realize that was on the end of the screen recording.
Right.
So that's just our little Chris Evans tidbit.
So who's your favorite Chris out of the 4 big actors?
I think looks wise, I would go with probably Chris Evans or Chris Hemsworth.
Agreed.
Because
they look so similar. They all all the Chris's have great facial hair.
Like Chris Pine, he's fine looking, just not really.
He's fine, yeah.
Chris Pratt, he's attractive, but I think Chris Evans, I don't know, just him being Captain America, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Muscular. And then Chris Hemsworth, he's Thor in the Marvel movies too.
Yeah.
He's cute too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate to put Chris. I think I will put Chris Pratt at the bottom of my list just because Chris Pratt, I love his personality. Like he's so funny.
Yeah. So he's in the Marvel movies too. What the heck?
Oh yeah, he was in
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes,
What
I
the
did
heck?
like that
Oh my
movie.
God, 3 of them.
It's so weird.
I gotta be honest, I'm not really into blondes. So to me, I mean, they're all good looking. I'll go as far as saying Chris Evans and Chris Hemsworth are hot for sure.
They have like dirty blonde though.
That's
it's
true.
not like blonde. It's, well, I would say it's more brunette, but
Oh, yeah,
it's
I
like
guess.
brunette blonde.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
But I understand, like, you like darker hair.
Yeah, typically.
Fair.
So Chris is at the bottom. Chris Pine is at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So stay tuned for an episode about all the other men that we would rank.
Yeah.
I think we should do that. All
Celebrity men.
right. This is a story that I'm really interested in. Taylor Swift sends Katy Perry a baby gift. If you don't know, Katy Perry and Taylor Swift were feuding for many years.
Yeah.
They kind of reconciled their friendship in Taylor Swift's music video, You Need to Calm Down, which was released like at least probably almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That song was on her album Lover. But anyway, Katy Perry gave birth to a daughter, Daisy Bloom.
Daisy Bloom.
Daisy Dove Bloom.
Oh, I didn't know Dove was
The middle name, yeah. I love Katy Perry. I will never talk shit on her. I know the past few years haven't been her best, but you know what? She's a legend, a pop legend.
Yeah.
I don't care what any of the haters have to say. I feel like a lot of celebrities go through their ups and downs, and I still feel like Teenage Dream is one of the best albums that this planet has ever heard. So anyway, I digress. So Katy posted on Instagram a picture, and she just says, Miss Daisy Dove adores her hand embroidered blankie from Miss Taylor Swift. And she actually tagged the location as Stream Folklore, which is Taylor's last album.
Wow.
So she is really, I guess their fighting is actually truly done.
I mean, you don't get an embroidered baby blanket for someone that you're not like pretty close with.
So the picture is the silk blanket. It's embroidered. It says Baby Bloom. And I zoomed in on the letter that Taylor wrote. It looks like it was addressed to them May 3rd. Wow. So a long time ago.
Yeah.
But all I can read is Katy in Orlando. When I was a baby, and then you can't really read the rest. But basically she wrote them a nice little letter of love.
Note.
Yeah. So
oh my gosh.
I'm here for this.
Yeah.
When they were feuding, Taylor Swift on Reputation had a song, Look What You Made Me Do. And in the music video, which I will say is an epic music video, she's almost like not making fun of her past self, but
transitioning to like the new look.
The new Taylor that she was trying to portray. And she definitely acts out as Katy Perry in some of the lyrics, like in the video. So at the time, I wasn't a huge Taylor fan. I will say though, Reputation like really changed my mind about her. I love that album.
I love that too.
But they were still feuding during that point. So I was always like a loyal Katy fan, but I also wanted to get into Taylor Swift, and I was like, oh my God, I can't like give up on my girl. Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, but you can like both. It's fine.
I know. So I'm glad that they kind of, got over that period of time.
Yeah. Well, we thought they were going to have a song together for a while because Katy Taylor was promoting Katy's album.
Yeah, there was definitely speculation that they were gonna have a song together, but as of right now, that's not true.
Hasn't happened yet.
I'd be down for that. I don't know, maybe that would be like too much in your face, like we made up, we're friends,
right? Look at this song.
Right. I feel like the blanket was a very nice gesture from Taylor, so you know what, go Taylor.
Freaking luckiest baby ever.
Oh, I can't wait to see that baby. Daisy Dove.
Oh my gosh,
love it
so
freaking
much.
love it. All right, not to bring up the Kardashians again.
You love it. Don't even apologize.
I know. I secretly, but not secretly love it. So Kim Kardashian has a shapewear line called Skims. And she recently came out with a maternity line. And haters gonna hate on her.
They're going to do what they want.
So of course people have a problem with this Skims maternity line, saying pregnant women should embrace their bodies. They shouldn't be trying to hide their, bellies,
right? Like
with
embrace
the shapewear.
It all, whatever.
Right. But Kim issued a statement on her Instagram story saying, if you haven't been pregnant before, you might not know the struggle of what it's like carrying all of this weight. The belly part of the shapewear doesn't slim your belly. It's actually sheer and a thinner layered material. So
yeah.
Obviously, when you're pregnant, there's no hiding that big belly. Like, that's not what she's trying to do here.
Yeah.
She's trying to make people feel more comfortable. She adds, it helps with pain relief in your legs caused by swelling, because the shapewear goes from, your stomach down to about your thigh area.
Yeah.
And she's saying it could also provide comfort after delivery. So
yeah, I mean, I'm actually on the website now looking at it. They're all sold out. Like, nothing's available right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was fast. She just
maternity
came out with
sculpting
that.
short mid thigh for $34.
That's not bad.
It's not bad
for
at
Kim
all.
Kardashian.
But yeah, I mean, it actually does look pretty comfy. Like, I can see how that'd be supporting, like,
Yes, it's not meant to slim by any means.
But, something not compressing, but just something tight could, like, just feel kind of comforting.
Yeah. So Chrissy Teigen, she's married to John Legend, if you didn't know. She had a story on her Instagram that Kim reposted on hers. It's so long.
Yeah.
I did watch most of it. Basically just saying, she had it on and you could see her in the mirror, and she was just saying basically, like, I'm pregnant right now. She's pregnant with her third kid.
Yeah.
I love it. She said, if anything, it really helps. Like, when I wear underwear, a lot of times it just rolls up and goes into places that you wouldn't even know existed when I'm pregnant. Like, this actually helps her. I mean, I'm assuming it would probably help other people.
Yeah.
So
why can't pregnant women have their own comfort line?
let people wear what they want. And if you don't particularly like it, don't buy it.
Don't hate and don't buy.
Why do people always feel the need to, like, put out such negative comments, especially with the Kardashians? I just can't understand. I bet you if this was someone else, like, I'm trying to think of someone that's less maybe controversial.
Yeah.
If this was like Reese Witherspoon, do you think people would be commenting like this? Probably not.
No.
Probably not. So Kim, keep doing your thing, please.
Yeah.
Keep adding to Skims. She has obviously shapewear for not pregnant people.
Yeah.
She has like a pajama set on there, robes. It's not just shapewear. So
yeah, they have, like, she's underwear, bras.
right.
Yeah.
So if you're interested, check out Skims.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to our episode today. Follow us on Instagram at Pop of Tea Podcast.
And please subscribe on iTunes and leave a review.
We appreciate some criticism.
If you have some criticism,
maybe just text us.
just send it personally. Send a DM.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be, like, on iTunes for the world to see.
Yeah, probably not. You can also listen to us on Spotify and SoundCloud.
Yep.
All right, catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.